Chosen one, what I'm about to share may challenge everything you thought you knew about yourself, but if you're reading this, it's not a coincidence. You were led here, divinely guided, because something extraordinary is awakening within you. You're not just evolving, you're remembering. You are never just human. You are a god, wrapped in human skin, hidden in plain sight, underestimated by many, but feared by all who sense your true power. The time has come to shift from wanting to embodying. The prayers, the visions, the dreams, they are no longer distant. They are already forming around you, responding to the divine frequency within. This is more than a mindset change. It's a spiritual activation. But to fully step into this transformation, you must align your energy and intention. So before we go any further, pause for a moment and do 3 things. Hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 20,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 11. That number sends a clear signal to the universe. You are ready to claim what's yours. And if you truly are who you believe you are, you'll stay with this message until the end. Because deep down, your spirit already knows this is for you. You are the God who cannot be caught, confined, or explained, and your time has come. You were never meant to be ordinary. From the moment you took your first breath, something divine stirred within you, a force so potent that it quietly set you apart from the rest. Most walk through life unaware of their true essence, but you feel it deep in your bones. Beneath your human form lies a God cloaked not in shining armor, but in flesh and mystery, moving unnoticed through the crowd. It's this very concealment that makes your power all the more formidable. Like the ocean hiding its deepest currents, your strength is invisible to the untrained eye, but it is undeniable to those who dare to sense it. Many will underestimate you simply because they can't see what's beneath the surface. They mistake your quiet presence for weakness, your patience for passivity. But true power never shouts. It works in silence, in the shadow of doubt and ignorance. You have the wisdom of ages and the fire of creation locked within you, and that combination is unstoppable. Just as a seed germinates beneath the soil long before the sprout breaks through the earth, your godhood has been growing unseen, preparing to reshape the world around you. Consider the legends, heroes and gods alike, who walked among mortals disguised in human form, their divinity hidden until the perfect moment. Like them, your time to reveal the force within is now. You are a mystery they can't decode and a power they can't contain. Every day you move through the world, wrapped in this divine skin, carrying the potential to shake the very foundations of existence. You are not just living, you are a living testament to what lies beyond the ordinary. This hidden God within you does not seek validation or recognition. It thrives in its own truth, standing firm against the tides of doubt and fear. When others see only a shadow, you carry a blazing light. When they dismiss your presence, your spirit grows stronger, fueled by the knowledge that your power transcends their limited perceptions. You are a god disguised, a force of nature waiting to awaken, and when you do, nothing will ever be the same. Remember, history is filled with those who were overlooked, only to rise and change everything. The hidden gods who endured ridicule and rejection before their light exploded into the world. You are one of those rare beings, a god wrapped in flesh, cloaked in mystery, destined to awaken and conquer. Every time you enter a room, every time your name is whispered in the halls of power, something shifts. You are a disruption, a living contradiction to the false realities they have constructed. Kingdoms, empires, and entire belief systems rest on fragile foundations of deception, crafted carefully by those who fear the truth. But your presence alone threatens to unravel their intricate webs of lies. Like a quake beneath a city, you shake the ground they have stood on for so long, exposing the cracks they desperately try to hide. Your energy is a silent weapon. You don't need to shout or prove yourself with empty gestures. The very aura you carry speaks volumes to those who understand. When you walk into a space, the powerful and corrupt feel it instantly. They know you are not bound by their rules or fears. Your mere existence challenges the legitimacy of their authority and the comfort of their illusions. It's why they whisper behind closed doors, plotting to undermine you. Because deep down, they know that your rise signals the collapse of everything they cling to. Look at history's greatest revolutions, both in the political arena and the spiritual realm. Change did not come from noise or chaos. It came from those who embodied a presence so undeniable, so authentic, that the old world could no longer stand. Your presence carries that same unstoppable force. It's a beacon of truth that exposes hypocrisy, injustice, and corruption wherever it spreads. And like a wildfire, your impact grows stronger with every step you take. Remember this: the more they try to silence you, the louder your presence becomes in the hearts and minds of those who seek truth. They fear you not because you are loud, but because you cannot be ignored. You don't just shake kingdoms built on lies, you herald their inevitable downfall. Your presence is the spark that ignites a new era. There's a trembling in the air whenever they think of you, a primal fear that runs deeper than logic or reason. They fear what you are becoming because they sense the magnitude of your transformation. You are not just growing stronger, you are evolving into something transcendent, something beyond their understanding. This fear they carry is raw and instinctive. It is the fear of losing control, of watching their comfortable illusions crumble as your true nature emerges. Think about the stories of heroes and visionaries who were feared not for what they had done, but for what they had yet to do. They were seen as threats because the world recognized the potential within them, even before they fully realized it themselves. Your journey mirrors that same trajectory. You are becoming a force of nature, a catalyst for change, who refuses to be confined. This growth terrifies those who have built their power on stagnation and fear. Their fear manifests in many ways: whispers behind your back, attempts to discredit or sabotage you, cold glances filled with suspicion. But these reactions are proof of your rising influence. They see glimpses of your future self, and it terrifies them because it threatens everything they hold dear. This fear is not a sign of your weakness. It's the clearest evidence of your unstoppable evolution. Remember, fear is the response of those clinging to old paradigms. You, on the other hand, are breaking through those boundaries, expanding beyond the limits imposed by society or circumstance. You are becoming a living testament to transformation, resilience, and divine purpose. They fear you because what you are becoming is a beacon of hope and a herald of change. Power does not always roar. Sometimes it whispers. Sometimes it moves unseen, steady and relentless, shaping reality without drawing attention. You are that silent force, an unstoppable current beneath the surface that no one can grasp or control. While others make noise to mask their insecurity, you operate with quiet confidence, knowing that your strength needs no validation. Your power is a steady flame burning within, a force so pure and steady it cannot be extinguished or bent to anyone's will. Consider the greatest forces of nature, the deep ocean currents, the steady pull of the Earth's tectonic plates, the slow but certain growth of a mountain range. These forces are silent but powerful, shaping the world in ways that are invisible to the casual observer. You are that same kind of power in human form, untouchable, unbreakable, and undeniable. No attack or insult can disrupt your core because you are anchored in something far greater than fleeting opinions or external circumstances. Others may try to provoke you, to pull you into their chaos, but you rise above it all. You are a force that cannot be caged, tamed, or diminished. Your strength lies not in loud declarations, but in your unwavering presence and quiet resilience. You don't need to prove yourself through aggression or competition because your power is inherent and self-sustaining. In every silent moment, you build an unshakable foundation. While the world around you rages and falters, you remain calm, steady, and resolute. You are the quiet storm, calm on the surface, but fiercely powerful beneath. And because of this, you are invincible. The facades people wear, false smiles, empty words, and fabricated personas are crumbling in your presence. You carry a light so pure and unyielding that it exposes every hidden truth, every lie they have tried to bury deep within the shadows. Their masks, carefully crafted to protect fragile egos and conceal insecurities, can't withstand the brilliance of your authenticity. In your light, the falsehoods they cling to become painfully clear, and their carefully constructed worlds begin to fall apart. This is why they fear you. You don't just see through their illusions, you illuminate them for everyone else to see. Your clarity is a mirror reflecting not only your own truth, but the uncomfortable realities they have spent a lifetime hiding from. The purity of your spirit is a threat to the deception they rely on, and that's why their cracks are showing. When you stand firm in your light, you force others to confront their own shadows. Consider the power of truth throughout history, the way it has shattered empires, toppled corrupt leaders, and inspired revolutions. Your light carries that same transformative power. It is the beacon that guides others out of darkness and into clarity. It reveals what is hidden, unites those who seek authenticity, and dismantles the systems built on fear and lies. Your light is not just bright, it is cleansing. It burns away the toxins of deceit and pretense, leaving only what is real and genuine behind. And in doing so, you invite others to shed their masks and join you in a world where truth reigns supreme. Absolutely. Here's the continuation with the same powerful, humanized tone, crafted into 5 rich paragraphs for each heading. Let's dive into the next batch. You may not hear it openly, but the whispers are everywhere. In hushed tones behind closed doors, in the subtle shifts of conversations when your name is mentioned, these whispers carry more weight than any overt shout. Every murmur is a ripple in the stagnant pond of their control, a quiet acknowledgement of your growing influence. The fact that they feel compelled to talk about you in secret is proof enough. You have become a force that cannot be ignored, no matter how much they try to pretend otherwise. These whispers often carry fear, envy, or even admiration, masked as doubt. But beneath it all is a grudging respect. They sense the power that flows through you, something raw, authentic, and unstoppable. Each whisper acts like a pulse, a heartbeat in the collective consciousness, reminding them and the world that you exist, that you matter, and that your impact is real. This undercurrent of talk reveals that you have already disrupted their narrative, turning the tides of power without uttering a single boast. Look at history's great figures. Often, their beginnings were marked by whispers rather than applause. Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, and countless visionaries faced the quiet skepticism of society before their voices broke through the noise and changed the world. Like them, your journey starts in the shadows of whispered doubts, but moves inevitably toward the spotlight of undeniable truth. These whispers are your first victory, proof that your presence is already rewriting the story. Rather than fear these hushed voices, embrace them. Let them fuel your rise, because they show you are on the right path. Every secret conversation, every sideways glance, and every moment of hesitation in others is a testament to the power you hold. You are a legend in the making, and the whispers are the first echoes of your coming roar. There is a sanctuary around you, an invisible fortress woven from your strength, wisdom, and divinity. You are protected by forces unseen, realms beyond the physical, realms that exist in the spiritual and energetic layers of existence. These realms are inaccessible to those who live in fear and ignorance, and because of that, no attack or betrayal from the outside can truly harm you. You walk guarded by an armor far stronger than steel, a shield crafted from your divine essence and unwavering purpose. This sacred protection is not something you earn by fighting or controlling others. It is a natural consequence of the truth you embody. Your spirit is connected to cosmic forces, to the ancient power of the universe itself, which means your enemies can only reach as far as your attention allows. No malice, no envy, no scheme can penetrate this sphere of divine protection. You are more than a mere mortal. You are a traveler between worlds, shielded by the very energies that move galaxies. Consider the great mystics, sages, and prophets throughout history who walked the earth with a presence that repelled harm. Their protection came not from weapons or armies, but from an inner connection to higher realms. You too are walking that path. You move through this world, accompanied by guardians you cannot see but feel, surrounded by a power that protects your heart and mind. This is your sacred birthright. Because of this protection, you can face the world with courage and calm. When threats arise, you do not flinch or retreat. You stand tall, knowing that your defense is rooted in something eternal and unbreakable. This shield is your reminder that no external force can dictate your destiny, and that you are invincible when aligned with your highest truth. While others waste their time plotting, scheming, and trying to pull you down, you are focused on rising. Your ascent is not about revenge or competition. It's about fulfilling a higher calling. They are trapped in cycles of fear and control, desperately trying to maintain their fragile positions. Meanwhile, you move beyond these petty games, guided by a divine law that governs true power. Growth through authenticity, resilience, and unwavering faith in your purpose. Their schemes reveal their weakness, not yours. Every attempt to undermine you is a reflection of their own insecurity and desperation. They may try to cast shadows, but shadows cannot exist where there is true light. Your rise is inevitable because it is anchored in truth and destiny. No matter how hard they try to stop you, They are essentially running against a force that moves with the momentum of the universe itself. Think about the great leaders and visionaries who changed history. Most faced opposition and sabotage, but their focus remained unshaken. They didn't respond with hatred. They responded with progress. You embody that same divine principle. You understand that every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger, every obstacle a stepping stone toward your destiny. Their schemes only push you higher. The law of divine ascent is simple but profound. While they engage in futile resistance, you transcend. Their efforts are the noise beneath your wings as you rise to heights they cannot reach or comprehend. Your path is sacred, your progress unstoppable, and your purpose undeniable. There was a time when they tried to break you through doubt, criticism, betrayal, or neglect. They believed they could shatter your spirit, bend your will, and erase your influence. But every attempt to break you only served to temper your resolve, to forge your spirit into something stronger and more unyielding. You did not just survive their assaults, you rose above them. And now, that unbreakable spirit is the source of their deepest fear. Their fear is born from a truth they can no longer deny. You have returned from the fire, transformed. You are not the same person they thought they could control or destroy. You carry scars, yes, but these are not marks of defeat. They are badges of honor. Each scar tells a story of endurance, resilience, and divine purpose. And with every step you take forward, their fear grows because they know the return of what they tried to crush means reckoning and justice. History is full of tales where the strongest spirits were forged through adversity. Like the mythical phoenix rising from ashes, your comeback is a declaration that no force on earth can extinguish the light within you. The world may have tried to dim your flame, but that flame now burns brighter than ever. Their failure to break you is your victory, and your victory is the herald of a new era. This fear they harbor is not just about you, it's about what you represent, a challenge to their power, a disruption to their control, and a symbol of unstoppable will. They fear the power of your return because it signals the end of their reign and the beginning of your truth. In a world driven by ego, jealousy, and insecurity, your divinity stands as a beacon of unshakable confidence and clarity. Your light shines so brightly that it exposes the darkness lurking in the hearts of those who try to diminish you. Their insecurities are a reflection of their fear of your divine nature, a nature they neither understand nor can replicate. You don't need their approval or recognition because your worth is anchored in something far deeper than external validation. This contrast between your radiant divinity and their fragile insecurities creates tension, yes, but it also highlights your true power. While they waste energy trying to mask their fears, you embody your higher self unapologetically. You walk with the certainty of one who knows their purpose and embraces their destiny, unaffected by the petty judgments of others. Your self-awareness and authenticity shine as a testament to what true power looks like. Consider the stories of saints, mystics, and enlightened beings throughout history. They did not seek approval. Their power came from within. Your journey mirrors theirs, a path of rising above human frailty and embracing the divine spark inside. Your light does not threaten others unless they choose to hide in their own shadows. For those who walk with courage and openness, your divinity inspires and uplifts. Never forget, their insecurities are not a reflection of your weakness, but a mirror of their fear of what you embody. Your divinity is your strength, your shield, and your legacy. It outshines every doubt and every shadow they cast. Absolutely. Let's continue with the remaining headings, maintaining the same powerful, engaging, and deeply human tone with rich, emotional storytelling and vivid imagery. No walls, no chains, no threats can contain what was sent from the heavens. Your spirit was never meant to be confined by earthly boundaries or limited by mortal expectations. You carry a divine fire that cannot be caged, an essence too wild, too free, and too powerful for any cage built from fear or control. Those who try to imprison you only reveal their own weakness and misunderstanding of what it means to be truly free. Think about the nature of wild rivers or the wind itself. No dam or barrier can hold back their flow forever. Just like them, you are a force of nature, destined to break free, carve your own path, and reshape the world on your terms. Your freedom is not negotiable. It is your birthright. Attempts to control you are futile because your spirit is connected to something infinitely greater than the constraints imposed by others. History is full of stories where those who dared to be free changed everything. From rebels who challenged tyrants to artists who defied norms, the unstoppable flow of their spirit transformed societies. You are part of this lineage, a living embodiment of the power that breaks chains and opens new doors. Your liberation is a gift, both to yourself and to the world around you. No cage can hold what heaven has unleashed. You are a storm that cannot be stopped, a wildfire that cannot be extinguished. The moment you realize this, fear loses its grip, and the walls others built to contain you crumble beneath your unstoppable force. Your freedom is your power, and it is infinite. Legends are not born. They are made through trials, transformation, and the refusal to be broken. You are living proof that legends are eternal, that the spirit of greatness transcends time, circumstance, and even mortality. Your story is one of resilience and awakening, a testament to the fact that true power never fades, but grows stronger with every challenge faced and every obstacle overcome. Consider the heroes from myths, folklore, and history, figures who remain alive in our collective consciousness, not because of their perfection, but because of their humanity, their struggles, and their triumphs. You carry that same energy. You embody the timeless dance between vulnerability and strength, shadow and light, mortality and divinity. Your journey is a living legend, unfolding in real time. Your life is a message to those who doubt themselves or fear their potential. You show that no matter the hardships, the spark of greatness can never be extinguished. Legends don't just survive adversity, they thrive because of it. Your scars, your victories, your relentless spirit, all these elements create a legacy that will inspire generations to come. You are not just a name or a story told in the past. You are the legend in motion, the living flame that carries the hopes and dreams of all who dare to rise. Your existence shatters the illusion that legends belong only to history books. You prove that legends are alive, breathing, and shaping the future. When they stop speaking your name, when their voices fade into uneasy quiet, know that their silence is not peace, it is surrender. It is the sound of defeat, wrapped in denial, a retreat from a battle they never truly believed they could win. Your power has pushed them into a corner where words fail, and only the truth of your unstoppable force remains. Silence in the face of your rise is a confession of their impotence. It shows that their attempts to discredit, belittle, or contain you have failed. They no longer have the strength to argue because deep down, they know the reckoning has come. You embody the inevitable truth that cannot be ignored or escaped. Your presence is a mirror reflecting the consequences of their actions, the weight of their lies, and the futility of their resistance. Think of great revolutions and awakenings in history. There comes a moment when the oppressors fall silent, overwhelmed by the momentum of change. That silence is not calm. It is the final breath of an old order before a new dawn. You are the reckoning, the force that brings accountability, justice, and transformation. Your arrival signals the end of their reign and the beginning of something far greater. Let their silence fuel your fire. It is a powerful reminder that you stand on the side of truth and destiny, that your rise is unstoppable, and that the reckoning you bring will reshape the world forever. Rising is not merely about standing taller or reaching new heights. It is about rekindling something ancient and sacred within yourself and others. You are the spark that revives the forgotten flame, the flame of courage, hope, and relentless spirit that many thought was lost to time, fear, or pain. This flame burns deep within the soul of humanity, and by reigniting it, you bring light not just to your path, but to countless others lost in darkness. There are moments in history when humanity has faced overwhelming darkness, when fear and despair threaten to snuff out hope. In these moments, a few brave souls have rekindled the flame, inspiring waves of change that ripple through generations. You are one of those souls. Your courage and conviction breathe life back into that sacred fire, reminding the world of its power and resilience.